Okay, so this is what we forgot to get in a previous video. This is the house battery. It is sold by GoWesty, resold. So this is actually a kit form. It uses the relay from Vanagon. It has a solenoid, the cylinder on the bottom here. Way down there, that would be the solenoid, and that isolates this battery from the starter battery. And then we have a fuse box that comes in for the appliances, and that's essentially the key elements of this. So this is the wiring harness that GoWesty puts together. We have one line that's coming with power. This is for the seat belt indicator. Okay, so this line, this is a thicker line. This is for the refrigerator. This goes for the refrigerator. And the thinner one is for the water pump. And actually it's labeled even. Reefer. And then we have another line here. So our job will be now to take this apart and move it to another van. Here's the other part of the solar kit. This is the Energy Rover solar charge controller, and then the outlet box. This is actually a kind of cool setup. We have these clamps. These are the fittings. And they're on both ends. And unfortunately, with one hand. So we've unclamped it, and so now this just lifts off the vehicle. Same thing here. Sorry, I can't do a better job with this. This is one-handed. So this is the relay, which we're having a terrible time seeing. So this is the ground line. This goes to control to the solenoid. Again, the solenoid here. And then we have another line that delivers power. And then the thick red line is for the preamp. Preamp is behind this cabinet. And then this here, these are the lines for the speakers. And these connect the preamp to the radio. So that's another harness here that we need to take care of. So The removal is fairly simple. There's these screws here for the fuse holder, 2 screws for this safety fuse, and then for the solenoid there's also 2 screws, and then there was that 1 screw that held our relay in. This is when to allow the shutdown when the ignition is off. And then the hoses should remove. I forgot to mention, this is also the temperature sensor. This is at the base. They had just put it below the battery. Here's another line. This thicker line, red line, goes into the charge controller. Alright, we talked about this line here. That goes through the floor, and we see it over here. So we see it here. So it's this line, and it comes into the fuse box here. So it's this line, and then we have one more line, this one, which powers the radio, and it goes through here. It comes out of the bottom, and that's this line here. This delivers power to the radio, and that's one more fuse here. So this is the radio. Why can't this?